What up? So, yeah, that might help. Now you can see what I look like. There you go. Well, hello, everyone. I'm Jon Bailey, the Epic Voice Guy, and this is my YouTube channel. Well, it was. I have not used this channel in a while, just kind of hit and miss here lately, and I would like to explain my absence, and hopefully you guys can forgive me, and we can make cool stuff happen. Hey, how's it? What's up? It's a trap. Long time no see. You can forgive me, and I can get you all caught up and updated on what's going on. So, first off, YouTube is a pain in the tail. YouTube does not, they cater to the super good, the best of the best in YouTube land. And if you don't have tens of millions or hundreds of millions of subscribers or viewers on average, because views, honestly, they mean more than subscribers do anymore these days, they're not going to promote you unless you're Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, or you're SNL, or you're, some famous actress or actor, or I forget, they're not actresses and actors anymore. They're just all actors. Actors. You're just somebody super famous. Then yeah, YouTube's like all up in your side, or on your side, and like, yeah, we're gonna promote the crap out of you. But if you're a small time creator, and I have friends that are in the millions of subscribers and still having the same problem. I mean, you literally have to have tens of millions and views that equal those subscriber numbers. So I don't have that on here. I mean, it looks good on paper. Like, I have 143,000 subscribers, I think. It looks good on paper, but it's all about the views. My average views have been dwindling and dwindling and dwindling, and I have not been consistent with uploading on a regular, consistent basis. My schedule is just not, it's just not working in my favor for YouTube content. But you have to understand, YouTube is not how I make my money. Well, technically, some of the money comes from YouTube, inadvertently. So channels that I do voiceover work for, I'm getting paid for the voiceover work for their YouTube content. That's slightly different situation. So I just want to make sure I clarify. As far as monetization from my own personal channel, from right here. Hey, what's up, man? This content here is not paying the bills. I'm not even breaking $100 a month on because of monetization. And it's because every time I make a video, every single time, when I upload something, I instantly, and I probably will get that on this video as well, I will get some kind of content ID strike, or a copyright strike, or somebody making a false claim. I've had that happen. I mean, you guys have watched my videos, you saw that that's happened before, where somebody literally said that me doing what I'm doing right now, me talking to a camera, clearly my content, and they're saying, oh, that belongs to us. And I'm like, no, you're not me, so who else could it belong to? So yeah, demonetized content, and then they just start taking that cash and throwing it over to somebody else who didn't even make the video. And yeah, and then when it comes to content ID strikes for things that are clearly fall under fair use or whatever else, they take away your monetization when your video first comes out, which is where you get the most views. That's like that first month. I'd say that's a little long, but the first month at least. Usually it's the first couple of weeks. After that first couple of weeks, you're just not going to get the same kind of views. I mean, all the views are going to come when you first upload it, and they take all that away from you. So it's just, they're constantly fighting against me for me making content. I am not closing down the channel just yet, okay? I still have a strategic reason for keeping the channel, and as I said, I would not close the channel down and just like end the channel. I said that I would keep it open. I'm just not going to be actively posting content here as often as I am on other social media sites. So here's what I suggest. I know you guys still love YouTube, or you wouldn't still be watching YouTube. That's very clear. Unfortunately for small content creators like myself, YouTube did exactly what they wanted to do all along. They built a huge network, an actual TV network, and so YouTube has basically become an online DVR for content. And the community that we created, the foundation that we built, they have taken it away from us, and they're just, they're using the fan base that we built for, pop culture stuff, TV shows and movies and whatever else. They've literally taken over. And so only the biggest content creators are going to survive this. And I've never been a big content creator. In fact, I was doing better financially from YouTube. I was doing better when I had 30,000 subscribers. I was making $900 a month. That's almost $1,000. I mean, that's a decent paycheck. You know what I mean? It's not enough to live off of, but that would definitely help supplement the income when I'm not getting my voiceover paychecks or I'm not booking or whatever. So I'm just not getting those numbers anymore. The numbers I need to see, I need to be in the 5 digits at least. I need to be breaking 10,000 views per video, and I'm barely breaking 2. And the numbers don't align with my subscriber. Like I'm getting, I did the math at one point. I'm getting about 2% of the subscribers that I have. Oh yeah, the channels are all dying. I'm not the only one that's having this problem. So ooh, that sounds good. I don't know if they're still open or not. I'm trying to find a very low carb keto solution to my hunger issue because I have not eaten a lot today and I'm still very much hungry. So I'm going to park here and finish this video, and then I'm going to go order me some food. I'm not going to do a drive-through prank this time of night on a live stream. All right, so the numbers don't align. I get like 2% of 143,000 subscribers actually watching my content. Less than a tenth of those are actually sharing that content. So it's just not financially sound for me to continue. However, it is financially sound for me to continue because it's the only way I have to deduct, costs for things like the Transformers figures or the movies that I watch. Like the reason why I claim all those things is because I review them. But now that other social media profiles have started to catch up and I'm getting better views and better interaction over there on Instagram, for example, I can still claim the things like movies and whatever. I'm just moving that content over places like Instagram. I know a lot of people like Screen Junkies, Honest Trailers, are posting to their Facebook pages now, and they're getting monetized over there. I'm not leaving my voiceover jobs, Hellbot. I'm still a voice actor for Honest Trailers. I'm talking about my personal content, my channel. So this kind of stuff, like I'm still going to be keep doing it because it is the only way right now I currently have monetized in order to be able to claim things on my taxes. So what I'm saying is I can't keep claiming the toys or props or the gas to places where I'm doing toy hunting or any of that stuff if I'm not ever going to be able to make that content and put it on the place that it's monetized. And Instagram's not monetized, so even if I posted it there, it'd be very hard to argue to a tax accountant that was for work because they're going to see a giant pile of toys that clearly, without actually being monetized, I'm just buying myself toys. So I'm keeping YouTube open so I can continue making my toy reviews, and I will be doing 1 movie review a week. So this is the idea that I came up with because the schedule that I had, I put so much thought and effort into that schedule of having this on this time and this day and this on this time, and I had a whole full schedule built out. And then, and this is what you guys probably did not know, then it's like my career just all of a sudden I was booking insane, and I don't like to brag, I really honestly don't, and I'm not going to say how much I am booking because I don't want people getting the false idea that I've just got tons of money, because that's not how voiceover works. Voiceover, unlike a retail store where you go, excuse me, I'd like to buy this product, please. Here, that will be so it's such and such money, and then you give them the money and here's your product. Well, when you do voiceover, here's the product, and they're like, okay, we'll pay you when we feel like it, or we'll pay you 2 to 3 months from now. So money doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily coming in. You may be booking like crazy, but if the stuff that you worked on, if you haven't booked in 3 months and all of a sudden you start booking like crazy, all those months where you weren't booking, that's going to be the time when those checks would have come in if you'd booked 3 months ago. And then you're going to start feeling that lull, that desert wasteland of not having any money. So at least, even though I'm still making very little, I am making enough still on YouTube to be able to claim it on my taxes, which is a way I can use that in order to like justify some of the purchases that I've made to make videos. And I'm still hoping that eventually something might catch on. I just feel like my hope is dwindling for any of my content to ever go viral, because I am a small time content creator, and because I'm not doing the things that YouTube requires in order for me to be able to be promoted or even show up in people's feeds. Like, look how few of you there are right now, 40 people. If I had posted this kind of video even a year ago, I would have had hundreds of people on here watching. And it just shows like they're stifling my content. The reason why they're not letting people know that I'm online is because I haven't posted videos in a while. So you have to constantly post at the same time, same day. My schedule doesn't always allow that, and I can't ever find enough free time to bank a bunch of videos so I have content, flowing really well and consistently. So it's a good reason why. Oh, hey, Bojack, what's up, man? There's a good reason why I can't keep up with the schedule. I mean, I'm more than grateful for all the work that I've gotten. I mean, my insane schedule is it's blowing my mind how busy I've been. And I'm so happy about it. I wished I could tell you all the cool stuff that I'm working on right now. Unfortunately, I cannot. Non-disclosure agreements don't even ask. So that makes it really hard to make YouTube content when I'm always. They almost had me come in yesterday. I already worked I worked almost 6 hours Saturday at a studio, and then I found out today because they hired me back today for another 5 hours. They were like, we almost called you in yesterday. I was like, well, it's a good thing you didn't, because I was at Disneyland trying to make content. So it's a good reason why I haven't been able to. So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's not a negative. Okay, I don't know if I'm just trying to make sure that I stress that it's not a negative thing that I've been too busy in order to be able to do stuff. I had just hoped to have more free time on my hands, so in that free time I could be banking up YouTube content. But with YouTube, it just takes unless you're vlogging, unless you're just straight up vlogging with a camera. But even then, you have to edit, then you wanted to get a high quality camera, and you want to use decent software. All that takes time. Making Instagram content and making stuff for Twitter, things like that, I can make it like that on my I can make it like Thanos. Just snap my fingers and my content's made. And doing it on YouTube, it's like a separate standard almost. But I am going to start trying to share and post content that I've made, mobile style and on the go with my other content, and actually be posting that to YouTube. So at least there are videos going to it. But the goal all along has been to review every single figure that I have. That's a lot of freaking figures. And once I get done reviewing all those figures, I am going to either give away / sell all the ones that are not going to be in the collection of toys that I'm going to pass on to my kids. So that's always been the plan. So I'm just keeping the Masterpiece figures, the animated line, and the Transformers Prime line. That's the only 3 lines that I'm keeping. And the reason why is because those were the lines of toys that they were really into at that age. That was their G1. That makes more sense. So that was the toys that were popular for Transformers when they were into Transformers, like, really good. Now, they're still Transformers fans, but not like, gotta have them all. That was kind of, Zachary was the Transformers animated Destiny, and then Tyler was into Transformers Prime stuff because that was the popular show. He was too young for Transformers animated. So they're all going to get a collection, and then I've told them, like, once they reach a certain age, they will get all this stuff, and they can either sell it and use that money for college or expenses or whatever, or they can save it and keep it for themselves and pass it on to their kids, or pass it on to my grandkids. And I am cool with either one. That is, my dad doesn't have anything for me. None of my grandparents left me anything. I have one small glass jar that my grandfather and grandmother used to keep their loose change in. I'll start crying, sorry. Anyways, it's been a few years since they passed away, but I still miss them a lot. My grandmother was a big supporter, one of the few in my family. So that one little glass jar that they kept that change in, that meant a lot to me, because it just reminded me. It was just a little baby Gerber. Back when they put Gerber's, well, I guess they still put Gerber food in glass jars with the little metal lids, and so that was the only thing I got. It's worthless to everybody else but me, and I was like, I want to have something that actually has some value as well as sentimental value to my kids. So my daughters have a huge bag of Powerpuff Girls stuff from the old Warner Brothers store And my wife has a huge collection of Precious Moments figurines that she's going to pass on to them. And then I've got 3 different Transformers toy lines. That's more than enough, stuff for them to share after we pass on, or after they get a certain age and we give them to as their inheritance. So, but I need to be able to go ahead and get all that reviewed and posted to YouTube, so I can either give away, and I will be giving them away. I will be putting them up to give away to all you guys. So I'm not giving up on Prime reviews. It's just the format that I got myself stuck with, this new format with the Space Ghost Coast to Coast kind of theme. It takes a lot of time, guys. It takes a lot more time than I thought it was going to. On a good day, as fast as I can make it, it still takes almost 2 to 3 hours. And I just hear lately, I don't have the 2 to 3 hours. So I was hoping to have some certain times of the year, voiceover is slower, and I was hoping January and February I could just bank tons of videos, just be making 5 videos a day or whatever. And I was really busy in January and February. I don't know where all this work is coming from. Thank you, Lord, for all the work. I really do appreciate it, but it's been keeping me from making content. So at least there's a good reason why. I'm not just dropping my channel. I'm not just giving up. And I'm not avoiding you guys, or just like not making content, or just being a jerk. It's because I'm so busy. So yeah, that's the main reason why. The voiceover career is the #1 most important one, because it's the one that pays the bills. I am going to try doing some more YouTube live gaming streams. Here lately, I've just been working so late. By the time I'm done, it's past the time that I could stream. Like tonight, it's 10:30. It's too early to go to bed, but it's too late to stream for me, because I don't like to stream tired. And that's my time. I'm sorry, guys. I can't give you all my free time. I already have to share my time with everybody online, with my social media content, with my family, and with work, and I have no time for me. You know what I mean? YouTube does not pay the bills. But all that to be said, Epic Voice reviews are gonna move. Not completely, like 99% of them are going to move. I will continue to make at least 1 review a week. I will probably repost it from my phone. Unfortunately, you guys are just gonna have to deal with my quality. I'm very sorry. But Epic Voice reviews and reactions are moving over to Stardust. Stardust is an app for your phone. It's free. You can use the code in one of my previous videos. Just check the description in my codes, or just go to Stardust and look up Epic Voice Guy and follow me that way. But there's a code you can use. I got to put the link in the description, hopefully, by the time I get this video posted, and you guys can check it out. But it's basically like Instagram stories, but for movies and TV shows and trailers. So you can review movies, you can do trailer reactions, or you can review TV shows, and you just type in they always liked the van podcast. Well, honestly, this just shows the amount of free time that I have. I have to stream from my freaking van, because it's the only free time I've had available to actually do it. So you're very welcome. I'm glad that you guys still have stuck with me. I know I started off with 45 and I'm slowly losing them. So Stardust is strictly for entertainment purposes, or entertainment, movie type stuff. So it's not like, I guess technically you could post regular videos that don't really make any sense on Stardust. So you type in the name of the movie of the show, the DVD cover, whatever, will show up in the corner with the name, the date, and then you can rate it between 1 and 5 stars. That's your rating, and then you can either tap to record, or like hold the button down to record, just like on Instagram stories, and record a reaction or review for whatever it is, or you can actually upload pre-made content, which is what I do. But the content I make comes from my phone, and it's very quick and easy to do. It's very simplistic and fun and entertaining, and seems to be doing really well over there. So if you guys want to see Epic Voice reviews and you want to see a lot of impressions, lots of fun stuff that I've been making, go to Stardust and check it out. I promise. I post new videos every single day. I posted 3 reviews today. 3. I reviewed the Titans trailer, I reviewed Death of Superman, and I reviewed the Teen Titans Go movie, all on Stardust. You guys I'll be watching all this, you know what I mean? Well, when you end the stream, can you end it cool? You want me to walk slowly away from an explosion? I don't have the ability to do that. Thank you, Wolf. I really do appreciate it. So the main 2 social media profiles that I've been spending a lot of time on here lately are Instagram and Twitter. I know a lot of people don't like Twitter. and I even have a lot of people who don't like Instagram, but Instagram is like where I post the majority of my comedy content, and not the epic voice stuff, just anything voice related or memes or whatever. I always post fun, interesting things, a few personal things, but mostly it's just entertainment stuff. My Facebook, I haven't really been paying much attention to because it doesn't seem to be helping me at all. It's not hurting me, but it's not helping me. And I see I see Smosh Games guys, and I see others like Warp Zone have been posting live videos with monetization and ads on, and Honest Trailer's got ads posting to Facebook, and I can't figure out how to do that. I'm like, I should be able to get monetized. I'm not getting paid extra for people using my voice on other things, so how am I supposed to make this work for me? So right now Instagram is the only thing that I'm really building up. I'm not really getting any money out of Instagram, but I am getting a lot of recognition, and I am getting a lot of followers. I'm getting a lot of views and likes, so people are definitely digging what I'm doing, and I'm getting a lot of celebrity notice over on Twitter, which is always cool. And I try to post on everything, but I'm mainly focusing on Instagram. And Instagram's not available in your country. Well, Stardust is also not available in all of the entire world. Apparently, there's some issue with the EU, so you can see some of my content over on Instagram. Hopefully, Instagram is available to everyone. And like I said, I will still be posting here. I just won't be posting as often. I will not be able to keep up with that strict schedule that I originally had put together. It's just not going to work. And it's for very good, like I said, very good reason. I have been booking like stinking crazy. I've been staying very, very busy, and I cannot be throwing that money down the toilet just to be able to make content for free for you guys. I will do a group chat. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to open up a Discord account. It'll be part of my Patreon. Well, no offense, but your comment's not that funny either, FC. So, to each his own. I post the content that I think is funny, and if you don't like it, that's on you. But everybody else seems to like it, so it doesn't have 0 likes, so obviously some people think it's funny. Anyways, besides the not-so-fun criticisms, you always have one, right? Anyways, I will be posting content to here, just not as regularly. I just cannot keep up with the schedule. So, the good news is I'm booking very well, and I'm getting the money to pay, to pay the bills. And like I said, the stuff over on Stardust is a lot of fun, and it's easy for me to keep up with. And Instagram is, that's the thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I've got more stuff coming. I'm going to be reviewing Mile 22 over there at Small Quarrel Park. And I'm going to be reviewing, what was the other one I was going to do? Doing a whole bunch of stuff for Wednesday Binge Day, which is all my TV shows. Anything you stream on Netflix, anything you watch on television. That's the day that I do TV show stuff. Tomorrow I'm doing actual movie reviews. I'm doing a trailer reaction to Predator as Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm reviewing a couple other things. So just stay tuned. And I haven't yet reviewed Christopher Robin because I haven't seen it yet, but I will. I totally will. Anyways, you guys be good, and hopefully this explains everything. I forgot about Tunes Day. I plan on doing Tunes again tomorrow. I will be talking about the new season of Voltron. And let's see if anything else that I can think of that you guys would want to know as far as updates. Oh, thank you, Elbot. I will be returning to Twitch streams as time permits. I'll be back on Twitch from 8 to 10. Between 8 to 10, 8 to 9, 8 to 10. So, I'm also doing this 6 mile, 100-pound challenge thing where I'm walking 6 miles every single day for 365 days to see if I can prove that this news story that we heard is actually feasible. And I tell you what, walking 6 miles a day plus is that's not easy to squeeze into your schedule. That takes up a lot of time. That takes up 3 to 4 hours of your day. So I try to sparse that out. But between all the booking, and I'm actually not just booking it all at home, I'm freaking driving across town to go do jobs. So it's crazy. Like I said, I will be streaming on YouTube as well, not just Twitch. So I planned on alternating days. So I can't really talk very well tonight. My throat is so tired. And I don't have any water in the car. So I keep fumbling over my words. I plan on alternating streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch. That has not changed, the schedule that I posted. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday on YouTube. I will try to make that work, and I am trying to figure out a way where I can stream to all of those things at the same time. I haven't figured that out yet. That requires more hardware than I currently have. Anyways, once I am able to talk about some of the cool stuff that I've been working on, I am gonna be geez, guys, just be patient for like 3 more months, and then most of the stuff's gonna be out. But you can't hear me in Warcraft if you go download the new game. It's out now, so you can hear me as the snake lizard guy, and I cannot remember the other character that I did, but I do some brand new creatures on Warcraft. I've been a fan of Warcraft since I was 13, playing Zug on Warcraft 2, back when it was a totally different type of game, and on the PC, Windows 95, I think it was. So yeah, I've got several other things to announce once they are officially released. So, anyways, you guys be good, and I hope you guys have a great night. And hopefully this explains where I've been and what I've been doing and why I have been, a ghost. So, anyways, yeah, check out Stardust. New videos every single day. Thumbnail pose.